You go 99 defense. I went 99 because niggas be missing. That's extra shot attempts.
Alright, so you got 99, 99. That's why your shit so goddamn.
So
That's why
99
you.
offensive. Got
And
90 defensive.
oh, okay. I want to say no wonder your shit so OP.
But like the rebound chaser, you're gonna catch defensive rebounds if you're in position.
I got you.
All rebound is honest. Having position. You got position, you gonna get the rebound no matter what the rebound attribute is.
I got you. I still gotta play my game though. You still have more than five.
Damn, damn, I'm sorry. So,
What's it again?
literally, as soon as you invite, my rig game started.
But now you good. I'm
Looking
a
like
cross
these
football
niggas
game.
got the. Oh, okay, baby.
Yeah, I gotta play a league game anyway.
Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
This one will be fair caught. guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
That's a bullet over the middle. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Breaking free at the 35. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Trying to get the throw off. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's got it again. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second down.
Okay, ready?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 20, LSU 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a run to the left. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Sticking with the running game. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Looking to pass this time. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Michigan 27, LSU 7.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Ringo. Ringo. Double right. 3 and 20.
Takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Defense all over that play. They stop him. He did not get the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Black 24. Black 24. Slide 22. Fire.
They'll run it here. Looks like LSU has the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Michigan 27, LSU.
The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down to multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
On the play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And the comeback is on. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
27, LSU 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's an important first down on that running play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Griffin. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. It's just short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Michigan 27, LSU 21.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Yeah, they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Same tailback, another carry. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
How you new game? I was just trying to get points, ain't it?
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
Crazy, right?
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Ooh,
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Bro, you not. No, nigga. That's 99 speed. 99 speed, brother. No. You wouldn't worry about that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
LSU 21.
I just been running the ball. He ain't making me throw. So I ain't switch it up.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
Yeah, shut up. Y'all let me get a nigga with 96 speed. Oh, my boy, he's going to tote this hoe.
And here comes that LSU offense
go.
back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line.
That's what he's been
for a
doing.
loss of 1.
But he needs to throw the ball. Every time he throw the ball, he throw a
First
pick.
down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Well, this guy has been
I
dominant
did.
all afternoon
I watched the
long,
tape. I
and
told I
that
watched the tape
time,
earlier.
The defense has got to be asking
Yeah.
themselves, where has that been? They
I
finally
watched the
get to it
tape,
behind
and
the
I
line.
said, oh,
It's
that zone be
incomplete.
fucking
That was
him
caused by
up.
the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That zone be fucking him up. Oh, my God.
You
I
come to the
said,
line, a long way to go for the first down, but
yeah, the nigga across the middle.
crucial
So I said, I
conversion
watched
right
the
now.
tape, brother. I said, oh. Oh, yeah. I got one like that. Pick 6, 84 yards. First offensive drive for him. Thought a nigga was open. Safety came across. Appreciate that, my
Back
boy.
here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch.
We can have that. I'm gonna give you that underneath shit all day, baby. You can have that, dog.
The
You
offense
can have that
stays
underneath
on the
shit
field,
all day,
down
dog.
multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Offense facing 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and no for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
have that
More than
underneath
enough to
it all
pick up a
day,
first
dog.
down.
And then
Was
you're gonna go
another
back to this
positive
power
play,
run.
but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Which you can do all this. I'm not, hey, take as much time as you want, nigga. It is a 2-possession
Coaches
game.
told us
You need the ball back,
in
nigga.
meetings they love this back's mixture of
So
speed
I don't
and
understand this
power. We know
process.
about
But,
the
hey,
speed.
go for it, my boy.
They
Go
also
crazy.
showed the ability to break
Go crazy,
tackles on
gang.
that run.
The game makes it
He like
2nd
the
and
like
medium.
running back up the middle. Out of this formation, no.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Hey,
Gets made
hey,
on the left
listen.
side.
You
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
got to
Hey, it's a
give me
nice
the ball
game
back,
here.
baby.
They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to
Thank
his
you.
receiver.
User alert.
3rd interception
User
of the day.
alert.
He's got some room and some blockers here.
Come on, nigga. I was waiting. I was
Takes
kicking
the
up. You
ball to the end
see me?
zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
You ain't see me with the user alert.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting
The
aggressive
user
pays off
alert.
for 'em here. They get the interception.
A lurker.
Good
There's a
athletic
lurker
ability to
loose.
Take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good.
There's a
19
lurker
point lead now here in the
loose.
final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
40. LSU 21.
There's a lurker
So no
loose.
return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are in.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
I mean, another pick, my boy. And we taking a picture. And we taking a fucking picture. What are they talking about? What were they talking about? You see the user? Did you see the user? User alert, nigga. All me. All
And
users.
the Michigan offense comes back out on the
Brother,
field.
why are
This
we
has
doing
been a
all this, brother?
tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Brother.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back. And just keep working that clock.
Well, you gonna need something more than that.
And of course, they'll work the clock here. Keep it
You
on
gonna
the ground.
need something more than that.
Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great
Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind
You know what
coverage
the
and
fuck
make
going
plays
on.
downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one
What
leads
the
him into the
fuck?
end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
LSU 21.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. And he'll set up to throw. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This offense is already 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions. Why not go for it again? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job
I
here
doubted
by the
him up,
defense
too.
in coverage.
He just
Did
hit
a
him.
nice job here of staying in
Doubted his
phase with
shit.
the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
God, that shit.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
You better do something, nigga. So I'm trying to score on your
And
ass.
the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
Touchdown,
Caught
bitch.
near the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense.
Cricket.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Ball game, nigga.
This one ended up being a blowout. They get the
Donut,
W,
nigga.
but they
Donut.
also
Donut in the
pretty
fourth,
strong
nigga.
statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But
Big
give
man to
credit
you,
to this
nigga.
team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the
I'm
game.
gonna go get this shit.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.